I think the question that's on everyone's mind right now is how low will the market drop or how low will it go? And a lot of people have been arguing we've been due for a correction for quite a bit. I also find it interesting that if you were to look at the growth of the market from 2020 for the S&P specifically to today, I'm sure the Nasdaq is even more aggressive. Basically, from 2020, right? From let's say the low point of the market in 2020, which is about 2,500 and change, up until today, right? And it was actually even higher before. I mean, the S&P almost tripled, right? Almost tripled. And I get it. I'm looking at the low point of earlier and the higher point, but just to kind of put that in perspective, when the S&P started getting tracked in 1996, if you actually take the low point of 2009 to when the market started tracking, it actually was about the same level. So you look at the low point of 2009 of about 750 was about the same number that the S&P started getting tracked at in 1996, 750. So you're talking about a period of 13 years. Now, if you take between 2009 to the low point in 2020, it already had tripled from that point. So a period of 13 years unchanged, a period of 11 years almost triple. And then if you look at that low point of about 20, it should be about 2,500 or so, yeah. And to, let's say, the point now, you're looking at 2.5x in a 5-year period. So I do think there is a lot of there's a lot of space to retrace. So the question is, was this actual growth or was it just money being pumped in the economy? I mean, there's pretty stark statistics on how much money has been pumped in the economy since 2020. I forget what the number is, but it's like a massive percentage of the new money that we have in our economy is just money that's been pumped in since 2020 through like sort of quantitative easing. So I really think that the point that we got to really monitor is that is obviously, I think, the 6,000 level, just first to see if it bounces off that, or if it's or if it kind of just comes down through that 6,000 and see if it holds at 5,000. So we'll see what happens, but I think those are the numbers to look out for. First, the 6,000 level, and then the 5,000, and see if we get a couple bounces off there. Now, you could also have dead cat bounces where if something's coming down, there's a bounce because there's excitement and then it comes back down. But either way, it's definitely going to be a great thing to monitor and watch out to see what happens.